Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, hello, my name is Skylar. I am a certified dog trainer and pet nutritionist. Today I'm going to be reviewing a pair of leggings that's been all over my Instagram, and I finally caved and bought a pair. I'm talking about the Halara pet hair resistant black leggings. I personally like to be comfy. I work from home about half the time running my own business, and leggings are better than laying around in pajamas. I will say that. Whenever I'm at home, I'm usually pretty dang comfy. That being said, I also have a silver lab named Luna and a husky named Misty, and between the two of them, I cannot wear anything without their hair showing. These dogs are constantly shedding all over my house and home, getting everything that I own covered in their hair, and even when I go on vacation or get out of the house in any capacity, they get to come with me in some respect because they're just woven into the fibers of my clothing at this point. Which is why I was so excited to see that Halara was advertising a pet hair resistant legging. Obviously, resistant does not mean proof. It's not going to create a fun little force field around myself to help keep me safe from just accumulating pet hair, but it definitely made me think that, especially with Misty, I might have a pretty good test for these leggings. So I ended up buying the Halara pet hair resistant leggings. I also ended up buying a second pair of Halara leggings that are not pet hair resistant, just to compare the two of those. And I'm also bringing in my current favorite black pair of leggings to just be able to test all three, compare and contrast, and see just how well, or if at all, these pet hair resistant leggings work. I'm going to go ahead and try on all three pairs of leggings, give you some of the details, tell you my first impressions of the feel, of the quality, of how I think they'll work, and then we're really going to put these guys to the test. I'm going to sit on my floor, petting my dogs for a whole minute straight over top of these leggings and see how much hair accumulates, and more importantly, how easy it is to remove that hair from the leggings. Before we get into the video, if everyone could please just give a little RIP to my carpet and my vacuum down in the comments below, that would be awesome. My dogs shed a whole ton, and purposely making them shed all in one spot for this video might actually murder my vacuum. So give this video a like if you found it helpful, and if me sacrificing my carpets and my vacuum were worth it. I also want to stress that this video is not sponsored. These leggings are not gifted. I purchased these with my own money. I bought these about a month ago, and I'm finally getting around to doing a review, try, experiment with them. The company does not know that I exist whatsoever, so these are completely unbiased opinions, and I'm excited to get into it. So these are the Halara Patitoff pet hair resistant leggings. I personally got the high-waisted crossover leggings with pockets that I find the most flattering for me. I love that they have pockets. It's already winning a lot of points over most of my other leggings because, you know, good pockets in leggings pretty hard to find. I don't know if you know that. These leggings come in sizes extra small to 4XL, which I think is fantastic. That's a pretty good size range for leggings, and not all of the products on their site do have that much range. But I am really glad that the pet hair resistant leggings can cater to so many different body types and sizes. Now on the site it said that these retail for $54.95, but were on sale for $33.95. I will tell you, I got my leggings about a month ago now, and the sale is still going on. So I think that it's purely a marketing thing. You see that they're, you know, almost half off. You want to buy them really quickly so that you can get them before the sale ends. As far as the feel of these leggings, they feel super, super slick. I don't want to say swimsuit material because that's not quite it, but I do feel very aerodynamic, if that makes any sense. This definitely feels like a moisture wicking fabric, which might also wick away hair. We'll find out here in a second when we do a hair test. But overall, these are like just very slick compared to a lot of the other more cottony leggings that I own. They're just very smooth and slick and aerodynamic, I guess is the best way I can describe that. And I'm pretty excited to see how these hold up to especially Misty's hair, the big white husky hair that takes over my entire life. These are my current favorite black leggings. These are the OFFLINE Aerie Real Me leggings. Again, high-waisted. I like these leggings quite a bit. These leggings retail for $54.95 but are currently on sale for $38.46. Aerie leggings differ from the Halara leggings in that, you know, Aerie does have sales that come and go. These particular leggings are available in sizes extra extra small to extra extra large, so not as wide of a size range as the Halara leggings. Aerie might have like a plus size specific version of these leggings. I know their whole thing is trying to be more size inclusive, so I hope that they have options available for people who, you know, need those extended sizes. As far as the feel and hair wicking abilities, they do also feel very, very sleek, but they don't feel as sleek as the Halara leggings. Like I said, I've had these particular leggings for definitely over a year now, probably closer to 2 years. So washing them, wear and tear, that kind of stuff, definitely might have an effect on how sleek and, you know, slippery they feel. They do feel a little bit of that swimsuity-ish material that I was talking about earlier, but overall, you know, not nearly as slick of a fabric, not nearly as moisture wicking, aerodynamic feeling of a fabric. Overall, I'm pretty interested to see how these leggings compare to the Halara pet hair resistant leggings, because these ones up until now have been, at least the style of leggings, texture and material wise, that I tend to gravitate towards. So I'm interested to see if there's something that's gonna fit my lifestyle a little bit better. These are the Halara In My Feels color block leggings. These are the control pair of leggings from Halara, just to see if the padded off texture or padded off fabric is actually any different from the rest of their fabrics. And immediately after putting these on, I gotta say, completely different fabrics, but we'll get into that in a second. These leggings are $39.95, not on any kind of sale. That seems to be just their standard for most of their leggings. And they come in sizes extra small to extra large. So significantly smaller size range from the pet hair resistant leggings, which kind of sucks. But it seems like the pet hair resistant leggings are kind of one of their big claim to fames right now, so I can see why they would be expanding that line, and hopefully eventually they'll be expanding the line of the rest of their leggings and the rest of their clothes. It's much more of that kind of cottony feel of legging where like I would totally wear these in the winter when I'm going on hikes, as opposed to the more breathable, you know, like moisture wicking, sweat resistant leggings that tend to be a little bit thinner, get a little bit breezier when I'm trying to keep warm. So I do still really like these leggings. It's just there's no way that the material is the same as the others. These leggings are the least slick out of all three of the leggings that I tried on today. These ones, like, I already have dog hair sticking to my knee and all I'm doing is standing here and the dogs aren't in the room. So if that has anything to say about how I think the hair test is going to go, I think that these ones are going to be the worst performing as far as pet hair goes. That's nothing bad about the leggings. They are not advertised as pet hair resistant leggings, but definitely based on the feel, I anticipate these to have the most hair cling onto them. First, we have our control leggings. These are the Halara non-pet hair resistant leggings. For these ones, I do have to say I probably didn't do the best job in the world getting Misty's hair all over my legs. She was definitely getting warmed up for this session, so that all of the real hair was coming off towards the end. That being said, when I stood up and kind of evaluated the damage, there wasn't too much hair. It was obviously way more hair than I was comfortable leaving the house in, so it had to go. But brushing it off in those 8 strokes was pretty easy. There was obviously still places like my knees and below where there was still hair because I wasn't actively sweeping the hair off of those places, but it came off pretty okay. Next we have the Aerie leggings. For these ones, Misty was all nice and warmed up. Her hair was flying into my eyes, nose, mouth. I'm probably gonna find it in my lungs, but that's just part of owning a Husky. So for these ones, by the time I finally stood up and assessed the damage, there were clumps of hair on my legs. This is what I was really excited to see for this experiment, and I'm glad that we got to experience this with, you know, the leggings that we actually really wanted to compare, the more athletic wear Aerie leggings versus the Halara pet hair resistant leggings. So with these, by the time I was sweeping my legs off in those like 8 strokes-ish, they were pretty clear. It came off much easier than the Halara leggings previously. There was definitely, again, hair below my knees because I was really just working on my thighs where you could see it on camera. But it did come off quite a bit easier. And then last but not least, we had the Halara pet hair resistant leggings. I really wanted to put these ones specifically to the test, and it just so happened that all of Misty's hair was just coming out in clumps. So, yay. By the time that timer went up and I stood up, quite honestly, half the hair fell off my legs the second I stood up. So that was really exciting to see. I was super impressed by that. My carpet was a little sad about it, but like I said, her hair was coming off in clumps. As I was sitting there petting her, I could only kind of see the black underneath. And then stood up, half the hair already gone. Excellent. By the time I started sweeping the hair off my legs, it did come off super easy. It is called Patitoff fabric because you're supposed to just be able to like pat your legs and all of the hair just moves. Did I test that? No, I was standing. I just ended up sweeping it off my legs, but it did totally come off. Like the areas where I was sweeping, once I swooped it all off on camera and then went and like turned my camera off and came back to sit down for this part of the video, no hair. We're good. There's like maybe 24 strands of hair on my legs total. So that brings us to the after. Obviously, all these leggings have to immediately go in the wash because dog hair to the extreme. The Halara non-pet hair resistant leggings are done for. Those need like a pre-lint roller before they even go in the wash, or else that's also going to be broken. So those ones definitely not pet hair resistant. Not great if you have a pet, unless you really, really don't mind being covered in hair, which, you know, for most pets is kind of an inevitable thing. For the Aerie leggings, I was, you know, pretty impressed. Like I said, I've had these leggings forever and these are the ones that I'm used to wearing, so I know how they perform, but especially compared to the other pair of Halara leggings, I was relatively impressed. These ones probably don't need to be lint rolled before they go in the wash because it's a moderate amount of hair, but it's pretty much just as hairy as the rest of my clothes when I take them off after the end of the day, so not too big of a deal. The Halara pet hair resistant leggings I am still wearing and they look totally fine. I didn't brush them off since I took that clip of the video, but I have walked around. I changed my shirt because wearing black for this video, absolute mistake. So it took me maybe 10 minutes to get the camera reset up, to walk around, to move things, to change before sitting back down and doing this ending part of the video. And I have maybe 25 misty hairs on my legs. Maybe. And I think if I were to just pat them off for a second, they would be not clean by any means, but there would be, you know, very few hair. Like I would feel totally comfortable, you know, brushing off the leggings for another 30 seconds, going to the grocery store and feeling totally fine and not like I'm covered in dog hair. Do I think these leggings are as great as the advertisements make it seem like they are? Absolutely. I'm very excited about these leggings. Do I think that I'll get more in the future? Yes. I like the feel of them. I like the fit of them. I think they're very flattering. If they weren't pet hair resistant, I would probably still wear these leggings all the time because I do like the actual legging itself. The fact that it is pet hair resistant and, you know, easier to swipe away all of those pet hairs makes it absolutely fantastic for me. In fact, when I was buying the pairs for this video, I also had really high hopes for them, so I bought my sister a pair, and she hates pet hair. It stresses her out, it grosses her out, and I love her so much. If she's watching this far into the video, thank you for watching my dogs while I'm on vacation. I hope you enjoy your gift, but I think that these are fantastic. I will say, while the leggings easily get rid of the pet hair, they do leave behind, you know, the dusty dander that's on your fingertips when you pet your dog. So if you are planning on, wearing these out and not looking like you own, half a litter, I recommend washing your hands or sweeping your legs off with a cloth or something else. That way you're not putting, that dusty fingerprints all over your pants, because that doesn't come off as easy. But that can be said of pretty much any leggings. These leggings are also not necessarily drool proof. So if you have a dog that constantly has, faucets running out of either side of their mouth, you probably already know the drill at this point. You're used to having globs all over your legs. It's gross. I totally get it. These leggings aren't going to be pet proof in that way, and they don't claim to be. But that is something that I want to point out, since this video is geared towards pet owners, and those are the kinds of things that I would like to know about a pair of leggings prior to purchasing, if it's kind of being marketed as a miracle clothing item. So, pet hair, absolutely. Pet dander, not so much. Pet drool, same as everything else. It's gonna be covered. I'm sorry. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below if this is something that you might see yourself using in the future. If you've tried these leggings, let me know what you thought, because every dog's different, every person is different, and I'd love to hear kind of your thoughts on it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you've not already. We do a lot of pet nutrition, pet training, kind of pet product reviews here, so it's a pretty good resource, I think, if you are a pet owner. If you would like, you can also follow me on Instagram. I do have 2 Instagrams. One is tattoo.dogtrainer. That one is more of the personal Instagram, more the YouTube side of things. And then I also have Top Dog Behavior, which is my business Instagram. So on there, you'll usually find more dedicated posts about different topics, training tips, that kind of stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next time. Bye!